Hey, Temple Touring, welcome to let's have some fun. We're heading to the Monticello, Utah Temple area to get blown away by some patriotism, do some hiking, and see some sites bigger and lesser known. We'll also do some girls' camp style glamping in our Airbnb hogan, as some may say, or hogan if you're being accurate. But before we head out, I want to stress the importance of having an actual map in your car. It'll save you hours of getting lost in the dark when your 4 different cell phones from 4 different carriers don't work in the greater Monticello outskirts. This is where good friends, prayer, and patience will do you a lot of good. Seriously though, $22 will save you from almost hitting a bunch of deer, cats, or rabbits while heading down dirt roads to nowhere.
Oh! Ouch! Get off my
While our Airbnb was not 6 miles away from the Monticello Temple like Google said it was, it did come with some extra amenities like an extra cat, a separate cookhouse, a separate biffy or bath and shower as you may call them, and it also comes with incredible views and can sleep 22 plus with RV and tent areas available. We all agreed that if distances and descriptions were more accurate, that not only would this glamping be more fun, but it would be a lot easier to plan your day around.
With Paul Hogan.
Now, I remember seeing the Hole in the Rock sign when I was a kid driving by, but we never stopped. And I am so glad that we did this time. Turns out it's an actual house carved into the red rock by the Christiansons, and it's been turned into a museum. Now, you can't take pictures or videos inside the house because that is proprietary, but it's pretty dang cool, and I think you ought to go see it. If you like kitsch, if you like old western kind of fun, making fun of itself, you're going to love this whole entire area. They have a gift shop, restrooms, and paved level walkways for wheelchairs and the folks that need a little bit of stability. Next stop is Deadhorse Point, one of the more well-known attractions in Utah. It is beautiful and there's a lot of people around, so remember to be kind and courteous while waiting for a parking spot to open. Okay, so I had to put some Bach in there for Southern Utah, just like PBS used to do when they would do their end of the programming day montage. It makes it extra beautiful, don't you think? The National Park Service has done a really great job of making things accessible and level for all abilities, and they have great gift shops with t-shirts and stickers and all you could possibly want. So be sure to stop by, though. You can even start planning your trip ahead of time on the National Parks website, nps.gov. This is probably a good spot to put a reminder to be respectful of our national parks and natural areas. If we do this, they'll be here for a long, long time. We have so many people to thank for the work that they've done in preserving them. This may not be Bach, but it sure is pretty, just like these ladies. Now it's time for some grubbin' at the Blue Pig. And some birthday frozen yogurt at Moyo, also in Moab. Now, because House on Fire isn't a really well-known site, it's not on a lot of maps, so you really have to be paying attention or you're going to miss the turnoff. Something to note is it's a really nice flat hike through a riverbed up into the last point where you're going to have to hike a little bit. This one's good for all ages. It has some spectacular views. Just remember, look and don't touch. Take pictures, no touchy. There goes her hat. Seriously, the wind was nuts. The only safe place was in the car. As we were saying goodbye to the Monticello Temple, we noticed these folks honoring those who gave all the best way they know how. And we just had to talk to him.
Oh, it's my honor. Really, it's not much.
Hey,
Yeah, it's more than a lot of people do.
Well, it's my honor. Please don't thank me.
did you serve?
I was born in the military. I didn't get out until I was 18. And I certainly wasn't going to call anybody else sir.
Time to feed me. Get in my belly at the highly rated 𝑍'𝐶's in Moab. Get that pizza. It was pretty tasty. That macaroni was great. Don't forget to take a stroll down the main street and go into all the shops. You're going to find all the things you could possibly want, from pottery to coasters to matching t-shirts. Not saying that we did that or anything. You got wind chimes, you name it. Moab, being an art center, has what you want. Now, it's a good thing to remember if you're traveling through the Intermountain West on weekends or on holidays to check the hours of operation for the places that you want to visit, because there's a good chance they'll be closed.
Appreciate you.
Thanks for joining us in Moab and Monticello, and remember,